Alright, so a hystrix prime damage build was mentioned. So, threw some stuff together. This is the best I could figure out in 5 minutes. Okay, so we're going to be going with Arcane Velocity, Arcane Avenger. Core is going to be staying alive with Equilibrium Prime Flow and Double Augur. Going to help a little bit. Obviously, not going to fix the shield gating issue, especially because we're not running Brief or Spite. Rolling Guard and Prime Sure Footed. Core is going to be able to regain health from like weak procs. Obviously, if you go through a Toxin Cloud that one taps you, you're dead. But this will help a bit, um, especially keep your energy up. We also helmet on Silence. It's got a 44-meter range, 52-second duration. Um, Obviously, the radius is pretty large because we have 220% range. And we're going to be grouping with Snare, which will allow us to pull enemies into the silence range, further CCing them. Uh, Velocity and Arcane Avenger works with Combat Discipline. Avenger does, not Arcane Velocity. Going to be using Scourge. It's a heavy heat build. Obviously, maxing magazine and the alt fire. We want it to last as long as possible as we continue to group stuff. A little bit of a heat inherit because we will be using the heat quill. So wildfire, which is the 20% magazine, 60% heat to offset just the forma that was on here. Vile acceleration to get more procs, 60 heat, 90 heat, and 60 heat from wildfire and a faction mod. And obviously, what's going to be doing the damage: galvanized shot, galvanized diffusion, crit chance, crit damage, and more crit chance because we want those reds. We've modded for corrosive, and we're going to be using punch through. And though some of you know what this is going to do, this might be a surprise to some of you, but the Hystrix passive, when working with Korra, is every time a bullet kills on a headshot, there's what, an 8% chance of the magazine getting reloaded for free. So there's two ways to abuse this: more magazine or more headshots from the same bullets. So with this, if I could find a Riven or roll a Riven that has punch through magazine and faction damage on it, it would be a lower G God roll, and obviously pistol aiming mutation. If you wanted to max it, Forma the Seeker slot, but I'm going to be using this build for General Steel Path, and Deadhead for the headshot multiplier. Alright, let's see how it does. Let Panzer Spore, Alt Fire, select the Red Quill. There you go. Damage Hystrix.